Tom Pelissero says that Jeff Saturday has chosen his play caller. You can put it up on the screen. Do you have it? There it is. Colts interim coach Jeff Saturday expected to have 30-year-old pass game specialist assistant quarterbacks coach Parks Frazier. There he is on the screen.
I legit thought that was Eric Zerndorfer, our former researcher.
Serve as the offensive player. Well, actually, serving. He's going to be the play caller. You know what? He's got
what?
It looks like he's wearing a Taron Killam suit, don't you think?
Yes. If Zerndorfer and Taron Killam had a baby, that's it.
The pylon's going to be lit. Pylon's going to be lit on Amazon. Send that home to Sarah. I'll tell you what, though. Here. Let me just tell you. I have Googled Parks Frazier, and in terms of
Parks and Rec.
Hold on a second. In terms of the conversation being had about Jeff Saturday, is that he didn't earn it, he didn't pay his dues and whatever. The play caller, and again, you'll hear 30-year-old. I'm done with the whole age thing.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think McVay and everyone else who's the youngins. I'm done with that. You're too young to be able to do it. Mike McDaniel, all of you know what I mean. 30 is obviously young, but. Frazier was working on the staff at Samford at age 23 for little to no money and was living out of his car. Okay? And he was essentially homeless, living out of his car because he wanted to coach so bad.
Wow.
He wound up taking another job after 6 months of Samford at Middle Tennessee and then got a GA gig at Arkansas State. And while he was... let me get this right. While he was at Samford, he was working closely with Drew Peterson, who was a quarterback there, and the son of Doug Peterson. Okay, who saw, hold on a minute. Let me get this right here. Who saw a guy named Spencer Phillips, who was a friend living in Los Angeles, volunteering with a high school team to quit his job, move across the country, and work for free with Parks Frazier. Saw this guy Phillips at the Senior Bowl, was impressed and interviewed him for a position, and eventually hired Phillips as assistant to the head coach. Doug Peterson did that. When Josh McDaniels backed out of the Colts job and Frank Reich got it, Phillips recommended Frazier to Reich, who then hired Frazier to be his assistant to the head coach. And he was the GA and sort of a jack of all trades. He typed out the play sheet for Luck's wristband. He fed information to Reich and the offensive coordinator at the time named Nick Sirianni. And then he relayed the requests to the Colts equipment staff. That's what he did. I mean, he's done it all, man. Frank Reich told the Indianapolis Star of Parks Frazier at one point, quote, "He's the first person I go to no matter what it's about. I just think that much of him. He's the guy that if he ever makes a mistake, he rarely does. He's never going to make it again. He's got a really good football mind, his work ethic, his attention to detail, his knowledge of defenses. He's got it," end quote.
Okay.
So before, everyone's going to crap on it. The question is, though, so Parks Frazier to Sam Ehlinger from Jeff Saturday. How do you get that up to speed for an actual NFL game in 5 days?
Well, today's supposed to be an off day, but it ain't. You get going right now.
You know who else
All
was
hands
23?
on deck.
You know who else was 23 working for little to no money? Probably everyone in this room.
No, sure.
So,
no, I know. I only know. I bring that up because people are going to make it seem because of Jim Irsay shooting from the hip like this, like Parks Frazier stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. And
he won a raffle or something.
Right, he won a raffle. Like you get a gig like Oprah. Find underneath your seat a playbook. You're now the offensive coordinator. And we're talking about who's paid dues and who hasn't paid dues. But I mean, talk about an opportunity of a lifetime. Wow. He is calling plays for the Indianapolis Colts in an NFL game, and the other play caller, I'm assuming, is Josh McDaniels. Okay, good luck. Know the defense. That's Max Crosby. That's Chandler Jones, et cetera, and so on and so forth. And you got to get that up to speed now. And again, I just don't know how the rest of the staff feels about this. The rest of the team has to be wondering, what in the hell's going on? Are they taking this game off the board in Vegas?
No, it's actually currently up. Raiders are 6.5-point favorites. Seems low.
You know, it just shows you how many times that the Raiders have just blown the leads.
A little bit.
You know? Wow. This just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. I've run out of words to express how unprecedentedly bizarre, wild, weird.
Some weird, wild stuff.
Am I reading this right?
I mean,
go, Mikey.
Honestly, Tyreek Hill has just said it right. That was about Bradley Chubb.
Insane, crazy, insane.
The hell going on is right. The hell going on? Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.